Hello and how are you? My name is Mahindo Mbarak and I welcome you to this first episode of learning how to create web dashboards using Laravel-Admin. This is a package of Laravel that simplifies the ways of how we create admin dashboards. And as I've said, it really simplifies the way how we create admin dashboards, whereby we are going just to be writing commands, and those commands will be helping us to generate code that will just manipulate, or that will just modify, and then we gain like a complete CRUD operations of a certain model. When I say CRUD operation, it means that it will generate for us a create, a read, and delete and logic. Create, read, update, and delete logic, all of them in just one piece of one piece of code. So once you understand how to use Laravel-Admin, it's going to change your whole life of programming, or your whole journey of programming. Because it's really powerful technique that you need in your tools of programming. So it's going to be a very interesting journey, and what I'd like you to do is just to stay calm and ready to take all this journey together with me until we finish until we finish this new course, or this new chapter. So once you finish it, I promise you'll be able to do any kind of web dashboard by with very much simplicity. It will save you like 90% of the time that you wasted dealing with HTML, writing JavaScript, writing jQuery, all that. You're not going to write jQuery, you're not going to write any HTML, but you're going to achieve a very powerful a very powerful way of how to make web application using Laravel, or how to make dashboards using Laravel. So this is an example of Laravel-Admin project, okay? So you see, this is a project of Laravel-Admin. So as you can see, everything that you see here was not developed, was not coded using HTML, but it was generated. Yours is just to modify where you want. So I'm going to take you through of how you can make something like this, and I'll put the link of this demo to the to the description of this video. So in case you want to see what you can possibly do, you just click on that link, and then you come here and see what you can do with Laravel-Admin. So it's going to be a very long journey, and it's going to be a very nice journey, whereby you're going to learn a lot of techniques that you're going to need in your programming experience. So with that much said, let's go straight to business, and we get started with with Laravel-Admin. So the first thing that we're going to begin with, so I just conclude by saying this is a very powerful technique that you're going to need to create admin dashboards. And you'll just be writing only a command, and then you obtain all the operation about a certain model. So you just write one command, for example, like this, and you can be able to do to edit. You can be able to get the whole table. You can be able, and you don't need to write any HTML. So it's really a big deal for a programmer who wants to make money. So let's get started. I don't want to excite you, but let's go straight into business, and I show you how you can make use of Laravel-Admin. Okay, so let's go. So the first thing is we are going to create our project of Laravel, because it is a package of Laravel. It is something that you add in Laravel. So once you create a package, once you create a project of Laravel, then we'll go ahead and add Laravel-Admin inside it. Okay, so let's begin by creating a project of Laravel. So we'll begin, of course, by searching our command, create Laravel project command. So me, I don't memorize these commands, but you can as well memorize if you want. Okay, so we're going to begin by creating Okay, this you can get here a command for what? For creating Laravel project, okay? So there are different ways of how you can do it. You can first create your project manual and then open your terminal, or you can just create terminal and then you put this, okay? And I hope you're already conversant at least with Laravel. If you're not, I've created a separate tutorial where you can find everything about what? Everything that you need to get started with Laravel. So you can find that playlist, watch carefully. So I hope some of things that, that you need about Laravel, you already know them, okay? If you don't, then I recommend you to first watch the tutorial that I created about Laravel. All right, so let's go ahead and create our project, okay? So I'm going to do what? I'm going to open my Explorer. This is my Explorer. Then I'm going to come here to where I always put my projects, okay? So I can come here to my disk C here, and then I come to where I put the projects, which is here. I put them here. I put them in GitHub, okay? You can as well put it in htdocs if you want to access it directly. But let me put it here in GitHub. And then I'll come here and create a new project, okay? So I think we're going to create a hotel management system, a complete hotel management system as we are learning, so that by the time we finish, we're having a complete hotel management system. So let's go ahead and create here a new folder called hotel. So I'll go ahead and create a new folder called what? Called hotel. Oh, you can, okay, let's use the terminal and then we generate the folder by the terminal. So we'll go ahead and open the terminal, okay, by writing RCMD. So this is our terminal. So I'm going to go back to my home, to my disk C. So that is disk C. So I'm going to navigate here to GitHub, okay? So GitHub is under disk C. This is my GitHub folder. So I'll go ahead and say cd GitHub here. So there I am, okay? So here it's where I'm going to run the Laravel command that will help us to create our hotel project. So I'll come and copy the command. I can first paste it somewhere so I can modify it before I run it. I can first paste here in URL, and it's not attached to URL. This is just a technique, okay? So, okay, let me just open here, for example, a new text editor. Okay, there. I just paste there my command first. So it's going to be composer, create project, Laravel stroke Laravel, and then the name of the project, okay? So I'm going to call this one hotel. You can call it hotel manager or hotel whatever. So you can call it any thing that you want. For example, you can even use ChatGPT to give you ideas of project name. For example, I can come here and say, give me idea of a hotel management system. So give me idea, name, project name, project name, ideas, okay, for a hotel management system. So in this, what I'm going to teach you almost every technique. So don't get bored when I try to take you everywhere. So this is a technique that you might not be knowing. Like you want to start a project, you don't have a name. So you can come here and search for on ChatGPT. So you can do a lot of things. So this one, they call it Hospitality Hub. This is called Arch Stay. This is called Stay Ease. This is called Hotel Pro. So I think we're going to call it Hotel Pro. So there are so many ideas here. Hoteler, etc. So I'm going to call it Hotel Pro, okay? So I'm going to come here and just call this one Hotel what? Hotel Pro. Hotel Pro, something like that. Hotel Pro, or I can put even a dash if I want, okay? So this is going to be the name of our what? Of our project, Hotel-Pro. Or I can even call it Hotel Pro as it is, okay? Then after, I'm going to run the command. I'm going to run the command so this project can do what? Can be created. So I'll copy and then come to our terminal and then I paste there what? Our command. So I'll press Ctrl V. Then after, it will process. So our command has finished running. I had paused the video, so it does not take much of your time as it is running. But the whole command that we've just ran is this one. This command that creates our Laravel project, okay? So it has finished running, and there we are. So as you can see, I'm in a folder of GitHub. So if I come here to the GitHub, you will see that our Hotel Pro project has been created. Where is it? You see? It is here, Hotel Pro. So it means that our project has been created. So I can either drag this one and drop it to what? To Visual Studio Code, or I can just simply say CD, and then I go to Hotel Pro here. And then I can simply say code, and then put a dot to open in Visual Studio Code. So by doing like that, it will be equivalent as dragging and drop your project to Visual Studio Code. So this is our project, as you can see, and all the codes have been generated, okay? But I hope at this moment you have good grounds of Laravel, so I don't need to explain everything. So what we're going to begin with, we're going to begin by serving this project, okay? And we see if it can serve successfully. So I'll go ahead and open the terminal, and then I write PHP artisan serve. So it will load, and then you see it has started serving. So if I press Ctrl and click on it, I'll be able to get our project. So this is our project, okay? So now we can go ahead and start now adding Laravel-Admin, and then we take it from there. So this is a very good thing so far. We can see we did not write anything but only a command, and we're able to achieve a Laravel project. So before you put Laravel-Admin, of course, you will need first to connect it to with your database. So let us go ahead and open our database. But before opening your database, make sure that your XAMPP is started. So you can see my XAMPP is started, and PHP admin and PHP. So I can go now to localhost and create the database. Okay. So there we are. And then I'll come here to new, and then I create the database. So we're going to give it the same name as as our project, Hotel Pro, and then say create. So when I do like that, now we have this Hotel Pro there. So the next thing we are going now to do what? We're going now to add this project, to link this database with our project. So to do that, we'll just simply come to our project. We can minimize this guy, and then we come to .env file, okay? And then we go to where there is database. So the database name is going to be what? It's going to be Hotel Pro. The username is root, and the password is nothing. So after doing that, we can go ahead and migrate the database. So I can open the second terminal by pressing Ctrl Shift and tilde button, and then we migrate, okay? So it is going to be PHP artisan migrate. So when you do like that, it should show you success. So it has successfully migrated our database. Now if we come to our database, at least you should be able to see some basic tables there, and our project should be there. So now that is setting up a Laravel project, and I hope everyone can do that, and I hope you have done that, okay? So now let's go now straight into into business, where we are going to add Laravel-Admin into our project. So we're going to go to you're going to search Laravel-Admin on Google, Laravel-Admin, like this, and then you're going to open this first search result. So here you'll find steps of how you can set it up. So you're going to click here on Get Started on Installation. Okay. So here in Get Started Installation, you're going to find the steps of setting up the project. So I'm going to copy this first command. This is the command that you use to do what? To install Laravel-Admin into your project. So I'll copy it and then come and run it. So I'll go ahead and open our terminal. This is the terminal. I can clear screen and make sure that you have two terminals. One is for the project, one is for for your commands. So I'll run the command and it will start installing what? It will start installing Laravel-Admin into our what? Into our project. So you can wait, it can take a minute as it installs. Okay, so as it is installing, we can be here determining the next project. So they say that after you have installed the Laravel-Admin, the next thing you're going to do what? You're going to run this command to publish all the views or all the codes of what? Of Laravel-Admin. Okay, so I'll copy that second command and then come back. Okay, so you can see our command has successfully finished running. So it means that our Laravel-Admin package has been added. Okay, so if you come to composer.json, you'll find there the package has been added. So the next, now we're going to run this second command of Laravel-Admin, so we can be able to do what? To publish all the files of Laravel-Admin. So I'll go ahead and copy the command and then come to our terminal and then we run that command. So I can first clear the terminal and then I paste that second command and press enter. So it will process and it is done. Okay, so it should not take long, it is done. So after running that command, the next command is going now to install Laravel-Admin into our project. That is in migrating the databases, etc. So I'll go ahead and paste it there, and then it should show successful. And that's all, and that's all. So the next is just showing you how Laravel-Admin project is organized. So to test if your project has been, has installed Laravel-Admin successfully, you just simply come to your project here, and then you put stroke admin at the end of your project. So it should be able to show you this login interface. So that gives you hope that at least you have done something, okay? And also you can as well come to your, you can come to your database and be able to do what? To see that you have at least more tables that begin with what? With admin. So let me begin. Before I take you to the project or etc., I want to give you very good grounds. So the first thing, I'm going to begin by explaining how it is structured, then we proceed. So if you come, your project, you'll find it here under application, under admin. That is the application of what? Of Laravel-Admin. Meaning that if you don't want Laravel-Admin, you can simply remove it from here, okay? So this admin will come with its own routes, and the routes will be there. Okay, these are the routes of what? Of Laravel-Admin. And then it will come with the bootstrap file. So this bootstrap file is a file that will be run when the project is starting, or when a file is being executed. So if you want to do something when the project is immediately starting, or when a certain file is immediately starting, you can put that logic into this bootstrap.php of Laravel-Admin in the Laravel-Admin folder. Then we'll have the controllers. So here in the controllers, now these will be our our controllers that will do what? So, and Laravel-Admin has its own controllers, of which I will explain, and these will be here. I will explain one by one. So basically, that is how Laravel-Admin has added to our project. Then it has also added a configuration file, which is this one, okay? And we're going to go, which is here, and let me show you. It is here under our application, under config, under admin.php. So here in admin.php, it is where you'll find the configuration, the configuration files. So that is it. So it is really nice work so far. So the next thing, we are going now to begin by logging in. So you can see it has finished already the logic of creating the login page, and it is allocated inside in the stroke of admin. So we're going to begin by logging in. So to log in, it gives you the default logins, which is admin, username admin, and password admin, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So go ahead and log in. So you can come here to quick start. Okay, this quick start will show you how you can get started. Okay, so let's begin by logging in. So I'll simply come to our login page. Username is admin and password is admin, and then click on login. So when I click on login, that is the default user that comes with what? With Laravel-Admin. Boom. So you can see all this code has just been generated without us writing anything. So that is really, really powerful. And it's a secret. So now after doing that, so now we're going to see how we can manipulate this code or this project and make it anything that we want. So you can just think for just 1 minute and see how long it can take you to do all this logic, where someone can edit their profile, they can log in, they can log out, they can do all these things. You can imagine how long it can take you to do that. So it is really, really, really powerful. So stay on this, this video playlist until we finish. Then you will see that you have not wasted your time in learning this technology or this technique. So now we are logged in, like we have not written anything and already have this complete dashboard. So now let me begin by showing you how we can configure this project. So the first thing to configure, you just simply come here under configuration under admin. So I'm going to take you through some parameters that you may need to configure when you're about to run your project of Laravel-Admin. So begin. The first one is the name of the project. So if you want, for example, the name of our project is called Hotel Pro. Okay, so I'm going to come here. Instead of putting Laravel-Admin, I can call it Hotel Pro. Okay, Hotel Pro, something like that. Okay, so that is going to be the name of our what, or the name of our project. So in the description, in the links, that will be considered as what, as the name of our what, of our project. So after doing that, now we can look at the logo. So here they'll tell you that if you want to put an image logo, you can simply, the logo of all pages, you can set it as an image by using a tag, an img tag, like img tag, and then the URL of your image, and then you put it there. Okay, but if you want to use the names, so instead of calling this one Laravel-Admin here, this logo, we can call it Hotel Pro, like this. So maybe I can say Hotel and then Pro. Okay, like this. Okay, so Hotel Pro dashboard, anything. So that one will change the name that you're seeing here. So if you have the logo, you can as well put img tag here instead. For example, you can put here your img tag instead of what? Instead of putting the words. Okay, so you can, if you have the logo, you can just remove these and put your what? Your img tag, and then here you put the URL for your logo. So that is how you configure that. So the next thing is the short abbreviation. So when it is collapsed like this, when the menu is collapsed like this. So what do you want to see here? Okay, so I can call it HP or H.P, meaning Hotel what? Hotel Pro. So that's going to be the abbreviation of our what? Of our project. So if I refresh, you'll see Hotel Pro. When you collapse, it is H.P. All right, so we are together. So the next thing is, now where do you want to put the bootstrap file? So this bootstrap file, it is where it is. I don't need to tamper with it. Now this one's about routing of Laravel-Admin. So what is the prefix? For example, our project, we may need it to be like the main project. Like I don't need to go to this word stroke admin to access the project. So if you don't want to do that, you can remove this word admin here as the prefix, meaning that if someone comes here on the top of the project, they should be able to do what? To see the project. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. All right, so the next thing is the namespace where our admin is. There it is. The next thing is the middleware. Of course, you're using the web middleware and the admin middleware. So that one you don't need to tamper with. So the next thing is the directory where our project is. So our directory is under the path and then admin. So I need to change that. And then the next thing is the title of our project. So you can call it also Hotel Pro, okay? So if you refresh here, instead of having here the word admin here in the title, you'll see Hotel Pro, then dashboard. So the next thing is the what? Is the HTTPS. If you have uploaded this project and want it to be on HTTPS all the time, you should force the user to go through the HTTPS. You can enable this one to true. But since you're still on localhost, we don't have HTTPS, you can leave it as false. The next thing is the controller of authentication. This is the controller that will deal with what? With authentication. So if you want to change the login logic, you will find it here. The next thing is the what? These are the guards. I don't want to explain all of them. This is the administrator class, which is administrator, which is under in core, admin, auth, database, and administrator. However, you can put anything that you want, model that you want. So this one will leave it as there. The next thing is, do you want to remember password? I mean, if someone logs in, do you want to keep him logged in? You can set it to false or to true here. The next thing is when someone is not logged in, where do you want to redirect them? So you can also change it from here. So which link do you want someone to access without logging in? So you can put them here. Okay, the next thing is the upload file, where your uploads wants to be. With this one, we'll modify it later. Then this one, a database. Database connection. So this one, you leave it since you already have the database connection. The table where your users should be. So if you have a different table for users, you can change it from here, okay? But since you already have, Laravel-Admin has already created for us a table of users, this one, admin users, we can leave it there. But if you want to use maybe a different table of users, you can change it from here. Then a table of roles, a table of permissions, and a table of menu. And then these are pivot tables like that of admin roles, etc. Then we have the logs. If you want to log, so these logs is every operation that someone does, it should be recorded. So if you want to enable it, you leave this one as true. If you want to disable it, you leave it as false. And then this one, the what are the exceptions. Then this one is the checkout route permission, okay? And if you want to check also the menu permissions, you can check it from here. So the rest are not so much important. They can be really many. But I've shown you the most important ones on top here. So one more important configuration that I need to show you is the what? Is the layout. Okay, so search for layout configuration here. Okay, so in this layout, you see by default, when I do like this, when I refresh, I'm able to scroll and it is already collapsed here. Okay, so you can change these configurations from here. For example, the first configuration will be about this menu, okay, and then the second configuration will be about this top menu. So if they want the first menu to be fixed, okay, so I can simply put here fixed, okay, so the possible parameters will be here. So if I come and refresh, you'll see the menu is fixed. It cannot be collapsed, this top one. Okay, if I also want the menu to be in a box layout, I can simply come here and then call it that it should be in the box layout like that. Okay, so it will be in the box layout. So for me, what I want, I can make it fixed. Okay, so I can remove all of them and I just keep it fixed. Okay, so here is the sidebar. If you want this sidebar to be collapsed or not, so I can remove. I want everything to be fixed. So if I refresh, you'll see the menu is fixed and the sidebar is what? Is expanded. Okay, so you can see if I refresh, everything is what? Is fixed. So that is a very nice way of doing it. So you see, everything's already fixed. So you just simply put that one. So the other thing is about colors, the skin. Okay, so you can search for skin and come here. So Laravel-Admin has different skins. Okay, So it has different skin. So I can say I want a skin of blue. Okay, I think that's the default one. So I simply put here skin blue like this. Okay, so that's the default. I think the one that is there. You see, everything is skin blue. So here I can see in the right corner, I mean this right hand side, it is what? It's a blue skin. I can say I want a green skin, okay? So you can say you want a green skin with purple, you want green skin with light, etc. You can modify anything that you want from here. So I can say I want green skin, okay? So this is the what? The green skin, which is beautiful, okay? It's beautiful that way. I can say I want a skin of black light, so I can come here, black and light. So the other side will be black, and then the other side will be what? Will be having light. You see? That is another skin, which is nice. Okay, so I want maybe a red and light skin. Okay, so I can put here red and light skin. So it will be red and light. That is the red and then the light skin. So I can say I want maybe the red skin like this. If I refresh, I can see it is the red skin like that. So I think we can go with that. You can as well use maybe, let me see which we have, maybe purple. Let us use purple. Okay, so this is the purple skin. So you can go with that skin. All right, I think we should go with that. It's beautiful, right? That's the purple skin. So that is how you do what? That is how you configure your project of Laravel-Admin. So after configuring the project of Laravel-Admin, the next thing is now we are going to do what? We are going to add the what? The models, so that we should be able to create maybe the hotel model, everything. Now we should be able now to create the real hotel management system. That one, you're going to do it in the what? In the next video. But I hope at this point you have successfully set up your Laravel-Admin project. And then the next video, you're now going to take it from there and now design the real what? The real hotel management system as we are learning along the way. So let us meet in the what? In the next video.